Alright, hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video where today we'll be showing you on how to make a channel logo. Alright, first of all, you need some Photoshop skills, at least some. I'll also be making a video on how to get Photoshop Premiere, no, I think it's Adobe Photoshop CC. Yeah, Adobe Photoshop CC for free. Right, so let's get right into the video. Alright guys, I forgot to mention this, but first of all you want to create a new file up here, and then name it whatever you want. I'm just going to name it logo, and then you want the width to be 500 pixels and the height to be 500 pixels and the resolution to be 28.346 pixels and centimeters, or 72 pixels or inch. It don't matter which one you use. Make sure it is a transparent background. Yeah, alright, let's make that and get rid of that one up there. Just no. And then what you want to do is you want to change both these colours to black here. And then when you want to use, press Control and Backspace, it should do that. And then what you want to do is you want to find a logo on the internet. So I'm going to find a logo on. Alright guys, so I went on the internet and got a picture, and the picture is here. I'll show it in folder. Picture is here, look, right here. So you want to go back to Photoshop. Alright guys, we are back in Photoshop. Now what you want to do is you want to go to File, and then you want to go, oops, so yeah, Place Embedded, that's one. And then you want to go to your image, mine's Infinite Warfare. It should load up and make it go right down. I'm gonna do this. Like that, and then I'm going to go like that, and then like that. Right, so now what you want to do is you want to go to opacity here. I'm gonna set my opacity to like maybe 30. Now let's go with 25. Yeah, 25 is totally fine. And then you want to click on this, and then it should say place file, question mark, and then just place. Alright, so now you've placed it, and look at that spaceship, that looks pretty cool, I think. Alright, and then what you want to do is you want to go to your text and find a really good text that you like. I'm going to use brush script STD. If you want to go have a look at some more fonts, go to dafonts.com. It's a really good site. Alright, so first of all you want to put in your channel logo letter. I put in my D that my channel is. And then what I want to do is you want to go on to this here. You don't have to do this, what I'm doing. But you want to go on to ellipse tool, the circle. Oh, give me a second, I'm just moving this into the right place. In about the middle there. Nah, not in the middle. Then you want to click on it with this. No, sorry, with the move tool and click Control, and you should be able to like move it. I think Control and I don't know why it's not turning. Ah, that's why. You need to click on it before you do it. And then I'm not quite sure on that. I think you meant to go and press the arrows. No, press Control and U. It should bring up this. I'm going to have my lightness like maybe minus 26. Yeah, and then my hue is going to be like all the way up. So that looks pretty cool. Saturation, I'm going to have my saturation all the way down. Alright, and then that's it. That looks pretty cool, I think. I'm not sure if you can get your eyes can see that. I'm pretty sure you can. And then what you want to do is you want to click onto your letter, and then you want to move it, and Alright, so that's mine there. And then what you want to go and do, you want to go into the ellipse tool, right click it, over here, go into the ellipse tool and make your ellipse wherever you want to make it. I'm going to make mine there. Make sure your fill is white, your stroke has a line like that, and make sure it's 1 pixels and it's like that. So it's like that. Just click OK if that pops up. And then what you want to do is you want to get rid of that duplicate, because or you don't need to get rid of it, you can just press the non-view button, and then you can move it around. Oh, that one, you can move that one around wherever you want it to go, and then what you want to do is you want to drag your ellipse right down to the bottom, and then drag your letter down to there, and that looks pretty cool, I think. Or maybe like that, and the ellipse should go like that. Alright, it should show up in a minute, don't worry guys. And then you want to right click on your letter and click blending options, and a little thing should come up like this, and I'm going to add a drop shadow to it, and click on multiply, and then wait, which one do you click? We'll go onto the D. Alright, so the opacity full, and I'm just going to click OK on that, and it should have made a drop shadow. Get rid of that ellipse real fast. The ellipse, where's the ellipse? I haven't shown the ellipse. Alright, so you want to like that, and then you should just be able to move the ellipse like so, and click on your D again, or your letter, and let's go to your ellipse and then move that. Also you can press Control and you can make it bigger and move the background like that. And then I'm going to move the ellipse like maybe into the middle like that, and then D going to go there, and then there, and then I'm going to go to blending options again on the ellipse this time, and go to drop shadow, and then going to have multiply and then opacity 100. The contour, don't really, just keep the contour the same, and you should be done with your ellipse, whichever one. Yeah, ellipse, sorry. And keep that where it is, and you want to move it, go to move tools, move that around, and click on your ellipse, and you want to move your ellipse around as well. And then I think that looks pretty cool. Alright, so that's going to be it for today guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.